UConn women's basketball took on Michigan on Friday in their first ever matchup in the Hall of Fame series. Both teams came into the game looking to improve to a 5-game win streak, but in the end, Michigan's unbeaten stretch came to an end. The Huskies came out firing on all cylinders. Leading the offense was sophomore Sarah Strong, who came out strong in the paint and continued the pressure throughout the game. Strong's aggressiveness didn't end on the offensive end, though, as she led the Husky defense in blocks and steals and left an intimidating presence on Michigan's side of the court.
We can play differently defensively when she's in the game than we can when we have a traditional big in the game. We can play differently offensively because we can put her anywhere on the floor and we're good.
Ultimately, the Huskies left Michigan in the dust in the first half, leaving them in an 18-point deficit. This energy struggled to carry over into the third quarter, however, as the Wolverines managed to close this gap and work around UConn's defense. Michigan found their strength on the offense, outscoring the Huskies by transferring to a zone style of play that pushed the Huskies to force shots rather than continue at their own pace.
They're not really a zone team, but they had to, because that was the only chance they were going to have, to try to slow us down, to try to make us be a little more stagnant. They weren't worried too much about what we were getting inside, so we threw it inside and we didn't get anything. Then we got outside and we missed. Then when we missed, we stopped shooting them. And then we started forcing them. So whatever their intent was for going zone, I thought it was a great idea.
The players no doubt needed to find their trust in each other as well as their own confidence on the court to finish out the game. At the head of this was guard Azzi Fudd, who, even though already contributed to much of the team's numbers, showed up in the fourth quarter and regained control on the floor. Azzi was a key player in returning to the calmness UConn started the game with and allowed the team to set the pace on the offense.
Comment that came up was, one, we needed to focus. It felt like we weren't focused on defense, but really to settle, be calm, stay calm. I think we knew we always have trust in each other no matter what's going on in the game, so reminding each other, stay calm, we got this, it's time, let's go, it's time to turn up.
Azzi's the one that we know if we get her enough touches, something good's going to happen. I thought tonight she did a lot of it on her own. We need to create more shots on our own, and I think she did some of that today because she's capable.
Though these players changed the game, there was already a predetermined worriedness coming in from all sides. The Huskies knew that Michigan would be a tough battle and expressed before the game that they had a very similar style of play that would prove to be challenging throughout the match.
I knew going in this was not going to be easy. I didn't sleep well last night and I had a pit in my stomach the entire day. I knew this was going to be hard.
I feel like it's good film for us to look over and we have a lot to learn from, so it's going to help us in the end.
Despite the tough fight put up by both teams, the Huskies prevailed and ended the game with a 72-69 advantage over Michigan in their first single-possession game of the season. With tonight's results behind them, the Huskies shift their focus to their matchup against Utah on Sunday to end their weekend run in the Hall of Fame series. But for now, from Mohegan Sun Arena, I'm Madi Shields, UCTV Sports.